Welcome to today's video where we have a defendant who doesn't stop running his mouth to Judge Hesselink, his attorney, to the entire court, even the jailer at the jail. He gets an earful. It's a bold strategy, Con. Let's see how it works out for him. I'm Colin. We're cooling. Let's go.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We'll wait for the defense and prosecution to be here, and then we'll get started.
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Gallup in our list here.
Yeah, I believe it was entered.
Yeah, I know
first.
that. Okay. Any other questions from this side?
Yep. All right. This is the matter of the People's State of Michigan versus John Gallup, Circuit Court file number 25-6850-FH, set for arraignment on a bench warrant. You are Mr. Gallup, is that correct?
I am correct.
All right. Mr. Gallup, my name is Judge Hesselink. I'm sitting in today as a replacement for the circuit judge who's not available. We wanted to make sure that you got arraigned in a timely manner, so that's why I'm sitting in for today's purposes. The allegation against you is that you failed to appear on for a hearing in the circuit court on June the 11th at 10:30 for a circuit court jury status conference. That could result in a change in your additional bond, and it could also result in a contempt of court. Contempt of court has a maximum penalty of $7,500 fine and a 93-day amount of time in jail. That's not to say that that's what the judge will do, but that's what the judge could do. If you wish to have a contested hearing as to that, you could have a hearing in front of the judge. You do not have the right to have a jury trial. You could see, hear, and question all the witnesses. Well, you do not have the right to have a jury trial on a condition of bond like this. You have the right to have a hearing in front of a judge. At that hearing, you have the right to see, hear, and question the witnesses. You can present your own witnesses and get a subpoena or an order from the court requiring witnesses to appear and testify. You could testify or you could remain silent. You'd have the right to have the burden of proof beyond the probation department to prove that you failed to appear, and you'd have to have the right to appeal. You have an attorney already on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
All
right. Mr. Brown could also represent you at that hearing on the failure to appear. Typically what gets done is we give you some time to consult with your attorney, we reset bond, and then we continue with the next court hearing, and the judge would then address both of those at the same time at the next court hearing. Mr. Brown, are you asking for anything else to be done in this particular case?
Just to address bond, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Gallup, I'm going to allow both the attorneys to address bond with me, and then I'm going to give you an opportunity to address bond as well. So, Mr. Fortier, your thoughts on bond?
Judge, what was the bond he had that he was already out on? Was it $2,000?
That was what it was when it left the district court. I don't know if it was changed in the circuit court. Mr. Brown, are you aware of that? Or Ms. Anderson, do you know what the current state of the bond is?
It was 2,000 is what we had.
All right, thank you. It appears it was, the bond was at $2,000 previously. Mr. Fortier, any other comments?
I usually would ask to double, but that's kind of low still. So at this point, I'm going to ask for 10,000 cash or surety based on his failure to appear.
Come on, man.
It was back in June, and here we are now at the end of August. So
Yeah,
I think the
Gallup,
$10,000 cash or surety would be enough to ensure his
Thank you,
appearance.
Mr. Fortier. Mr. Gallup, I am going to give you an opportunity to comment, but I can't have you talking over everybody else. We don't get a clear record that way.
Okay.
So you're just going to have to restrain yourself until you get an opportunity, and I will give you an opportunity to speak. Mr. Brown, your comments?
Your Honor, the court hearing, I remember the court hearing.
Hey.
We were at the
fired. Misrepresentation.
Step over
Mr.
here.
Gallup,
Step over here.
either be quiet or we're going to mute you.
I'm sorry, I was talking to the officer over here. He was speaking to me.
I don't need to hear anybody saying anything until it's their turn to talk. So just keep it quiet.
Okay.
This is Mr. Brown's turn to chat, and then I'll give you an opportunity. Mr. Brown, go ahead.
Your Honor, I do remember this. I am reviewing my notes on this particular matter. There was a hearing scheduled back on June 11th at, I believe, 10:30. Mr. Gallup did advise me. I received a text at 10:55. I did not read it until later because I was still in court, that he was having technical difficulties and that he could not log on. I believe that he may have eventually logged on. However, I brought the matter up again before the judge that afternoon to see if we could hear the matter. He denied that request and let the bench warrant stand. So this was a technical difficulty. He actually did end up appearing, but the judge in the circuit court would not rescind the bench order. So I believe that he would show up.
All right. Mr. Gallup, you also have the right to address me as to bond. I simply would caution you not to make any statements as to the facts of the underlying case because we are recording this and it may be used against you. But if there's any information that you wish to talk to me about the bond itself, I'd be happy to listen. I'm sorry, go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry, sir, that I didn't do anything wrong. I did show up. It was a server error is what it came up as. It said server error. And I sat there for 2 hours on the hearing and now I get to double my bond and I don't have any money. So I don't get to pay my child support on 3 kids. I don't get to pay my court fines. I don't get to pay my rent. I don't get to pay my phone bill. So now I'm going to be just here with you in court, in jail. And I would like to file a misrepresentation charge on Larry Brown Jr. because he didn't
Mr.
file
Gallup,
for another
Mr. Gallup,
hearing.
that's got nothing to do with bond.
I don't
Mr.
want
Gallup.
him as a lawyer. I don't believe he.
Mr.
I can't
You him,
talk.
please.
I keep thinking too.
I love this guy. He can't talk. No, because you're hurting yourself. That's why you can't talk. You also can't file charges against your defense attorney for bad representation. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. I feel like this guy's been through the court system long enough where he knows how this system works. What he's doing is not going to work. Remember, bold strategy. It's not working out for him. Well, let's see. It might still work out for him. Mr. Brown is still representing him to the best of his ability. He's the one who didn't show up. And a server error. Okay, man. A server error would mean it was most likely on the side of the court, but no one else had that issue. Don't think it was a server error. I think that was just a bad connection on your part. That's your fault. Let's keep going.
Mr. Gallup, nobody can hear you right now, so you're going to have to calm yourself down so we can talk to each other. If you will calm yourself down, I'd be happy to hear from you, but it has to be about bond, not everything in the world that you're mad about. Do you understand me? Mr. Gallup, if you're not going to be calm, I'm not going to let you talk.
Look at him pouting. He's over there pouting.
Are you going to be calm so I can chat with you or not?
Oh, we have to watch his temper tantrum.
All right, turn him back on so we can chat with him, please.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
The jail might have to accept it. Had asked on mute.
Yeah, Deputy, I believe that you're going to have to accept our request so that we can turn him back on.
Here you go,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor.
All right, Mr. Gallup, as long as you remain calm, I'll let you talk. But if you're going to get angry with me, I'm simply going to turn you off. You understand? Now, is there something that you want to tell me about your bond in addition to what you said already? All right. Mr. Gallup's bond was $2,000. Previously, it appears through his attorney that he did try to appear. So I'm simply going to reinstate his bond at $2,000, cash or surety, 10%. You're going to owe $200 to get out of jail. Mr. Gallup, that was your original bond. Next time you appear before the court, it would behoove you to act appropriately because you got pretty close to the line where I'm going to say, just because you're out of control, I was going to raise your bond. But if you will keep your head, things will go all right for you. Do you understand, sir? All right.
Yeah.
Your bond is reinstated at $2,000 cash surety or 10%. That's all for today. Thank you.
Sit down.
I hate that more than anything.
Your Honor, is there anyone
Yes.
else in the jail today? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Is there?
Stand right there. All right. That's it. That's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I think you guys noticed I'm going to try to be on camera a little bit more. Hopefully it works out. Let me know what you think. If you like the new style, it's not really new. I'm doing kind of the exact same way. I'm just on camera. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, hit the like button if you haven't done it already. I would appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you like this me being on video. If not, we're just going to roll with it. But have a great rest of your holiday, and I will catch you next time. That's not what I say. Until next time, bye. There we go.
Hang on just a second.
Kinney.
I'm sorry, James Kinney. Yes, I'm sorry. So
Yes, you're-
James Kinney still.